In this video, I'm going to talk about whether or not a sober living client should get a recovery coach. This is a question we get quite often. So a sober living resident doesn't need a recovery coach, but it can be really helpful. It can be really helpful for many reasons. And a lot of people think that, well, while I'm in sober living, I might not need a recovery coach, but maybe after sober living, I will get a recovery coach, or maybe after I've been in the sober living for a little while, I'll get a recovery coach. The best time to get a recovery coach is right before a client or a resident goes from treatment to a sober living. And this is the reason why. So when a resident or a client or a patient is in treatment, they're in treatment for 30 to 60 days, they're in a bubble, they're on a set schedule, they're told when to wake up, what to do in the morning, breakfast is served, and their schedule is completely set throughout the entire day, all day, every day. They leave treatment, they go into a sober living home, and now they need to develop some new healthy habits, healthy behaviors, a morning routine. They figure out what they're gonna do for every single day with, like, what's their purpose, whether it's school, work, IOP, PHP. They want to go and go to a few 12-step meetings, find a home group, find a service commitment, find a sponsor. So there's a lot to navigate when a person goes from treatment, and that first couple of weeks while they're in the sober living home are so crucial in making sure that they're on the right path. I think statistically, 60 to 80% of people that go to treatment for 30 days relapse within the first 2 weeks. So that first couple of weeks is just so important in making sure that they're on the right path sooner rather than later. A recovery coach is an insurance policy in all the time and all the money that was just spent on sending somebody to treatment. And the recovery coach is going to offer a higher level of accountability, a higher level of support. And this support is not just for the client. The support is also for the house manager. The support is also for the rest of the community. The support is also for the therapy team, the outpatient program, the therapist, the treatment center that referred the client over to the sober living. So recovery coach is going to be just a good, solid investment for anybody that has the resources and is willing and is open and willing and really wants to be in recovery and really wants to learn how to live life differently. It's the way to go, like hands down. And recovery coaching has been debated by lots of people recently, and I hear people say, well, I have a sponsor, I have a therapist, why do I need a recovery coach? Recovery coach is aimed at recovery and also life skills, life habits, daily habits, exercise habits, sleeping habits, eating habits. There's so much more to it. Also, going back to the house manager, so a house manager's job, especially at a higher quality sober living home, a house manager's job is to hold the community accountable to the rules and the structure of the home. Getting out of bed on time, doing their chores, doing their weekly deep cleans, scheduling the weekly house meeting, doing daily check-ins, drug testing a couple of times a week, of course using instant reads, not billing insurance, curfew, writing clients up. I mean, really just, there's a house manager's job, and cooking, preparing meals, or preparing a family-style dinner at some of the sober living homes, the better sober living homes. Family-style dinners are served 5 nights a week, and grocery shopping and food is just a big job and a big undertaking in and of itself. So if a house manager is helping a new client get integrated into the sober living community, it really takes them away from being able to effectively manage the sober living community. So lots of reasons there why a recovery coach is a worthwhile investment for somebody that has the resources, really wants to get clean and sober, and really wants to get on the right path sooner rather than later. The last thing also is a recovery coach can be a liaison between the loved ones, the parents, and the client, or the resident. So let's say if you have parents and they have their son or their daughter that goes to treatment and then they go to sober living and they're also doing IOP or PHP and PHP. A lot of times the parents need help in communicating with their son or daughter, or spouse communicating with their husband or wife. So lots of good reasons why a recovery coach is a good idea, and so highly recommended by folks in the industry. If you're looking for a higher level of support, a higher level of accountability, and you're looking for a way to get on the right path to recovery ASAP, a recovery coach is a good investment. Hi, I'm Tim Westbrook. I'm the CEO of Camelback Recovery. If you gain value from this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to check us out on our I Love Being Sober podcast, you can find us live on YouTube and on Facebook. Follow the links below to our other social media pages. We can also be reached at 602-466-9880 by phone or by text. Our website is camelbackrecovery.com. Let's stay connected.